2 students are dead after what police believe was a murder-suicide.
Today, we're exploring a tragic story that shook the early YouTube community. A story of talent, advocacy, and a senseless act of violence. This is the heartbreaking case of Asia McGowan, a young aspiring actress, dancer, and content creator whose promising life was cut short in 2009. Asia McGowan was born on August 7, 1988 in the United States. From a young age, she had a passion for performing, especially dancing and acting. She attended Henry Ford College in Dearborn, Michigan, where she studied at the Mackenzie Fine Arts Center. More than just a student, Asia was a creative soul. She uploaded comedy skits, dance routines, and vlogs to her YouTube channel, sharing moments of joy, talent, and expression with the world. But Asia wasn't just an entertainer. She was also an outspoken advocate for women's rights and identified as an atheist, something that made her a target online. One of her viewers, Anthony Powell, also a student at Henry Ford College, took a disturbing interest in her channel. Using the name Tony48219, he began leaving hateful comments under her videos, often using fake accounts. He had a documented disdain for atheists and black women, beliefs that became more dangerous as time went on.
Look at this pathetic atheist.
Asia addressed some of this hate in one of her videos, trying to stand her ground in a space that should have been safe for expression, but she had no idea how far Powell would eventually go. On April 10, 2009, Good Friday, the campus was quieter than usual. Students were taking part in theater rehearsals at the Fine Arts Center. That morning, Asia and Powell attended a theater class together, like they had before. But just hours later, the unimaginable happened. A young theater student named Christian Planka recalled hearing a loud gunshot echo through the halls. "I saw someone getting pulled back into the room they were in," he said. Panic spread and students ran to safety. Police were called and the school went into lockdown. When officers arrived at the scene, they heard another shot from inside the classroom. By the time they entered, it was too late. Asia McGowan and Anthony Powell were both found dead. Powell had killed Asia with a shotgun before turning the weapon on himself. Shortly before the murder-suicide, Powell had uploaded a disturbing video to his own YouTube channel, alluding to his plans to take his own life. A viewer reported the video to the police, but their warnings were never acted on. Asia's death sent shockwaves through the college and early YouTube community. She was just 20 years old. Her father, Turan McGowan, described her as a beautiful, aspiring actress and dancer who had dreams of auditioning for So You Think You Can Dance. She had her whole life ahead of her. In the years after her death, Asia's YouTube channel remained online as a digital time capsule, a glimpse into the joy, creativity, and vulnerability she shared. But in 2021, over a decade later, the channel was mysteriously hacked and renamed Ripplegans. How it was accessed after her death remains unknown. A few days later, YouTube terminated the channel. Only fragments of her videos survive. Some archived in the Wayback Machine, others lost forever. Asia McGowan's story is not just about what happened to her, but what could have been. She had the spark, the talent, and the heart to go far. Her case is a chilling reminder of how hate, when left unchecked, can turn deadly, and how vulnerable creators, especially women of color, can be unsafe in online spaces. To this day, her story is a haunting example of the dark side of digital connection, and a call to protect the creators who bravely share their lives with the world. So let's remember Asia, not just for the way her story ended, but for the way she lived, boldly, authentically, and unapologetically herself. Thank you for watching. Please take a moment to reflect, and if you or someone you know is struggling with online harassment or mental health, do not stay silent. Speak up, reach out. Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the Shadows of YouTube for more stories from the internet's forgotten corners. Thanks for watching, and stay safe out there.
I just want to take you to school a little bit, haters. When you hate, you feel as if you're here.